The hunt staff then leading 10 runners and riders down to post for our fourth race, the Adam Shale Tree Services Porra Club Members Restricted Race. Dark blue with the white cross belts and the white cap. Brave Starlight is the first to go to post. Jack Andrews aboard. Red with the green halved sleeves is Batsman Jack, Tom Chatfield Roberts. Mifanwi is next in the yellow and blue checks for Darren Andrews. Blue and gold hoops with maroon on the sleeves. Jewel in the Park is next for Ed Doggle. Black with the pink star on the body, black cap with pink stars as well. Cossack Dancer for Chloe Mills. Then Quick Charge in the green and blue silks. Diamonds on the body, quartered cap for Gillian Anderson. Two shades of blue hoops with stripes on the sleeves, Desert Island for Will Biddett. Access granted in the orange and yellow colours for Charlie Case.
Very handy, Fred. Okay.
Pink and blue quarter jacket with maroon on the sleeves is Jewel in the Park. Black and white quartered body. Mount Anglesby just preceded that one. So 10 runners and riders making their way down to the 3-mile start.
Declarations for this sixth race close in 10 minutes.
Charge. Jewel in the Park having a little look over 7. So too Desert Island. Access granted, just having a quick check of the tack. Seems okay. Batsman Jack's turn. Cossack Dancer is as well. Bonemore Jet and Quick Charge still just having a little inspection. And they have been allowed to go in our fourth race, the Adam Shale Tree Services Porra Club Members Restricted Race. 10 runners and riders making their way towards fence number 1 along the back straight. 2 plain fences before they turn for home for the first time. 2.5 circuits of this course, more or less, to negotiate. First of 18 fences, 16 of them will be plain, 2 are the open ditch, negotiated safely by the field, and access granted just about shows by half a length from Mount Anglesby as the field make their way towards fence number 10 before swinging left-handed round the side of the racecourse. So round they come. Quick Charge is the horse towards the rear. Batsman Jack is also, well, it's probably the penultimate horse at this stage, but plenty of this total of 3 miles left ahead of them, and the field tack round now onto the home straight for the first time, which means they will negotiate fence number 3 first. 2 more plain fences along the home straight here before turning back out to the country. Still, it is access granted who shows the way from Brave Starlight just on the inside in second place. Bonemore Jet on the outside of Mount Anglesby in third. Then just in behind these is Jewel in the Park in around 5th place. Mid-division for Mifanwi in between horses. Quick Charge just on that one's outside. Desert Island towards the rear just on the inside of the black and pink colours of Cossack Dancer. And at the rear, the red colours of Batsman Jack as they reach fence number 5. Slightly clumsy over that towards the rear was Desert Island, but the leaders all got over it fairly well, and indeed we still have all 10 runners and riders as they make their way towards fence number 6. comes up them fairly sharply after turning off this bend. On towards the back straight, 3 plain fences along here and 1 open ditch, which is the seconds that they face along it. So on towards number 6 they come, access granted with a fairly clear advantage now. From Brave Starlight towards the inside in second position, just on the outer then is Bonemore Jet as they head towards the ditch. Mount Anglesby back in 4th. Quick Charge has moved up the pack a little bit into around 5th place. Then comes Jewel in the Park as they pass their point of departure and move on towards fence number 8. In between horses in mid-division is Mifanwi in the yellow and blue colours. Quick Charge just on that one's outside. Batsman Jack has shuffled up in the pack a little bit and is in a slightly handier position than earlier in a share of around 5th place. Just behind these, Desert Island, and starting to become a little detached now at the rear of the field is Cossack Dancer as they head towards number 9. This will be 3 fences from the finish in a full circuit. So round the side of the racecourse they come, access granted, still with the advantage. Not too much chopping and changing at the front of the field, but they are just starting to stack up a little bit inside, in behind access granted rather, as they move on towards number 10, once again on the home straight, but this for the penultimate time. All of the field get over fence number 10 okay, still detached at the rear is Cossack Dancer, but plenty in with chances here as the field move on towards number 11 and wave to the judge for the penultimate time. Access granted in between horses, just ridden along away from that fence for a couple of strides by Charlie Case. Has Bonemore Jet just bearing down on him on his outside. Brave Starlight continues to not allow the leader to have it all his own way out in front towards the inner share of second place as the field head on towards number 12, and they will swing left-handed now onto the back straight for the last time. Mount Anglesby in a share of 3rd place at the moment from Batsman Jack in 4th. Quick Charge just treading a slightly wider course in 5th place in the green and blue colours. The maroon sleeves towards that one's inside are Jewel in the Park. Desert Island is the penultimate horse still, and it looks like we're having one pulled up. I can't quite see at this exact stage who it is. Mount Anglesby, I think, is being pulled up, but it could be Brave Starlight. It's actually Brave Starlight as the rest of the field continue on, and they get over fence number 13 okay. On towards the ditch they come, and access granted has been superseded now by Batsman Jack, who has half a length's lead from Bonemore Jet in 2nd place, and the field make their way towards 4 from the finish. So it's just starting to hot up a little bit. Mount Anglesby is just on the outside of Bonemore Jet. Access granted struggling to stay on a little as they hit 4 fences from the finish. Still well detached at the rear is Cossack Dancer, but hasn't completely given this one up and will be competing probably for minor places at this stage. Quick Charge and Desert Island have plenty of running to do from here. So 3 fences from the finish. Bonemore Jet put in a really good leap there and now has the lead from Batsman Jack. Mount Anglesby and Jewel in the Park is trying to stay on in 4th place as the field turn for home for the final time. 2 fences between them and the finish here. Our 4th race of the afternoon, the Adam Shale Tree Services Polo Club members restricted race, and they come towards the second last. The leaders get over it really well. Mount Anglesby it was who jumped it the best. The pink cap of Bonemore Jet is staying on well though. So Tomb from absolutely nowhere. Jewel in the Park is staying on best of all 3 probably at this stage. 1 more fence to jump. They're all over it well. It's Mount Anglesby who's going to stay on. Just the best of these from Bonemore Jet. Jewel in the Park stayed really well for 3rd. Quick Charge was 4th. Desert Island, Cossack Dancer and Batsman Jack.
Order past the post, 15, 3, 10, 17. Distances 1.5 lengths and 2 lengths in a time of 6 minutes and 15 seconds. All subject to weigh-in. So order past the post, 15, 3, 10, 17. Distances 1.5 lengths and 2 lengths in a time of 6 minutes and 15 seconds. The wheelbarrow. But if you make us an offer, we'll probably sell you the wheelbarrow as well. So tickets are still for sale, and the prize will be drawn at 3:30. So buy your raffle tickets for the barrel of booze, goodies, picnic, food. Never want for anything else ever again. Probably an exaggeration, that last bit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome back to the winner of race 4, the Adam Shell Tree Services PPORA Club Members Restricted Race. Goes to Mount Anglesby and Toby McCain-Mitchell. Well done, Toby. Well done to our winning owner, Mr. Edwards, and to winning trainer, Tom Britton. A great run in second by Bolmore Jet and Molly Armitage. Very competitive finish there to our members' restricted race.
Runners for the 5th race can be found on page 53. That's runners for the 5th race on page 53, kindly sponsored by County Butchers, the PPORA Club Members Conditions Race for veteran and novice riders. Again, page 53, they are number 1, number 5, number 6, over the page, number 7, number 8, number 10, number 12, number 13, number 14, and across the page, 15. So that's, again, 1, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14.
I take you.
That way, say cheese. Come on in, look at the face. Look at the man. Thank you. Sorry. What are the colours? Let Adam do that one, maybe.